Johnny, what do you mean you put? Oh, never mind.
We're set. We're live.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Homie House podcast. This is episode 9, and I'm joined here by Josiah and Patrice. Johnny isn't here, sadly. He's in the alternative
Johnny.
micro unit right now.
Oh yeah, I accidentally made the title wrong. It says 5. I'm correcting it to 4 right now. So just people wondering why the death count is incorrect. That's why. So I just corrected it.
We have a live Johnny death count now.
Yeah. So we gotta tell these people what the Johnny death count is. So basically, whenever Johnny dies and says nothing to us for like a very long time, we add another death to the count. He's died 4 times so far. And that's only as long as we've had the timer though. He's died hundreds of times before that, but we since we've implemented the actual timer, he's died 4 times in total. He's probably gonna die again today, so we'll update that. But you'll see it update every time we stream.
Yeah, we started the timer on Monday, I believe. It's Wednesday right now, and he's died 4 times in the span of 3 days.
Yeah. So oh shit. So if let's do a little bit of math. So like, let me see. Boop. So let's do some math here. So Johnny dies 4 times within the course of 4 days, right? I mean
3 days.
3 days. So 4 divided by 3 is like 1.3 infinite threes. So we'll say 1.3. I'll just round it. Say 1.34 times how many? So there's 365 days in a year. 365. So that's 489.1 times a year. And how long would you say Johnny's lifespan will be? Probably like 40 years if we count in his obesity, his cholesterol levels, his diabetes, that kind of thing, his lung cancer, that kind of thing, his colon his colon infection. So I'll give him like a lifespan of like 40 years. So within Johnny's lifetime, according to mathematics and science, he will die around 19,564 times. Why? What is this? There's like a bunch of fucking pictures of Buddhas and shit. Why do I need to see this? I'm looking at a calculator. Anyways, that's just some hard math there for anyone who's interested. So, yeah, you might be wondering why we haven't done a podcast episode. And I think like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Last time we did
2
one. Yeah, I think 2 weeks would be more accurate. Let me see. So if we go down, it was 2 weeks ago, and it was the Q&A episode. Jesus Christ. So you may be wondering why. It's been a combination of things. So Johnny, every time, so we're like, Johnny. He always gives us his work schedule. And when he dies, as you can see by the counter, he doesn't have the opportunity to give us said schedule. So we had no idea what time he worked this week or last week. And all these times we've been trying to stream. Whenever Johnny is available, Gulcher's fucking dead. Or in the process of being killed by Drill Sergeant Miller. And whenever Gulcher's available, like today, Johnny's in the fucking rubber fields of fucking Malaysia, doing God knows what. So Johnny's been at work, or if you want to call it work. I don't know if you'd call it work, because workers actually get paid money.
5 cents?
Yeah, 5 cents. That nickel he's been talking about. So yeah, that's where Johnny is. He will most likely be here sometime soon. I hope. I don't know. I hope we do a podcast episode soon, because we're pretty behind in season 4. We've done like 5 episodes of season 4, I think, maybe either 4 or 5, and yeah. So we'll get on that soon. I don't know how long season 4 will be, because usually we see. Originally, our plan was to have seasons be 10 episodes long. And then we changed it to like duration wise. So like if there's like a 3-hour long episode, that'll count for like a few more. So the season will be a little shorter. Now we just do it however fucking long we feel like it.
Yeah.
Because like season 1 was 11 episodes and like season 3 was like fucking 5 or 6. So I don't know. I mean season 2, but we'll and season 4 will either be like our longest season, like try to do more than 10 episodes, or it'll be like an average one, like 6 or 7. I don't know. It depends on how we feel. But the next season, we have a plan for it, and I completely am blanking on what that was. But we had like a cool thing that we were gonna do on screen. I don't remember what. But yeah, we have this now, audio monitors. But we'll people most people know that because they've been here the past few episodes. So where are we gonna hold Jonny's funeral? Cause like I feel like if we cause whenever Jonny like falls unconscious, all you have to do is rub some little cigarette ashes under his nose and he'll fucking wake up instantly. It's like fucking sniffing salts they use it the FBI uses. It's fucking it's fucking weird. But yeah, Johnny's an interesting fellow. You guys, there's a picture. I'll just move my camera here for a second. This is a picture of Patrice that I recovered. Gulcher, you could probably see that on stream if you are able to. I don't know if you can. I don't know why my.
Let me go check that out right now.
Tell me why it looks exactly like him though. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh God. Oh my! It actually does. Yo.
Yeah. So Patrice has been going to the spa, getting that face mask shit in. Shout out to Patrice for that. God damn it. There was something about Justin. What has he been doing recently? He's been
jacking.
Well, he's been sending me death threats. That's another thing. But we gotta talk about. See, there's certain topics that we save for podcast episodes. Before we just saved all the topics for podcast episodes, but since some of them might be irrelevant by then, we decided to include some. So, J Station. Oh, something just fell in my head. Well, who gives a fuck? So J Station. People don't know J Station. I'll pull up a picture of him here. So you might not recognize him by his name, but most people will recognize him by his face. You've seen this guy probably in a few places. There he is crying. He's probably on his menstrual cycle. There he is, I don't know, probably looking at a penis or something. I don't know. There he is pretending to be beat up. Yeah, so he pretends to get beaten up a lot too, which is another thing. There he is, also pursuing another penis. As you can see, well, I don't know if this is going to load.
It's as per usual.
Yeah. Here he is after being strangled by Ronnie Coleman. See this? Okay. This is a good rendition. This is what will happen to you. Let me find it. This is what will happen to you if you disrespect Ronnie Coleman. This is what will happen to you. I made the mistake actually. People who don't well, no one knows. I don't know what I'm talking about. People don't know who Ronnie Coleman is. You don't just look him up. I guarantee you, if you don't know who he is, then you're probably like, I don't even know where you are in life. But Ronnie Coleman is this bodybuilder, and Gulcher posted a poll on his story, and the fuck, and as soon as the story Gulcher posted was, "Do you respect Big Ronnie Coleman?" And it had a picture of him. I think his cock was hanging out, but yeah, I voted no as a joke, and literally 2 seconds after I voted no, I don't know if I guess no one can see this, but wow, no one can see that. I don't know if people can see that, but basically this happened. My phone shattered. It still works. See, it works perfectly fine, but it looks like spider webs all over it. So yeah, that happened.
Turn on the screen so they can see it better.
Put what?
I said you should turn on the screen so they could see the cracks better.
Here, let me just get a fucking enlarged version of my fucking camera. Hold on. God damn it.
Show your crack, man. Show your crack.
I
Why
want
is there a picture of
Patrice.
now?
Patrice, I wouldn't talk because like I've seen your ass crack while you attempt to do pull-ups like 10,000 times. Why?
Oh god.
Why?
Dude, it's like the Mariana Trench.
Okay, so
Wait,
the streaming
actually
service is
seen
not
that.
responding, which is nice.
right.
I don't know
God.
why. Okay, so I don't know if we're live still. That's interesting. Anyways, I'm going to try to put my camera here, but bigger. So let me see, guys. So this, the brightness. Excuse me, I'm having an autismo moment. This is what happened to my phone. The moment after it just slammed onto concrete at full force. Yeah, you can see my Pornhub notifications. Sorry, but yeah, that happened, and I will never disrespect Ronnie again, and I've learned that mistake. I learned from that mistake the hard way, the extra hard way, if you know what I mean. So. Yeah, so J Station, we were talking about J Station. Go ahead.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, he was a pretty popular YouTuber. He had about 5 to 6 million subscribers, which is
Jeez.
a pretty good amount. And
They were all
yeah,
like
he just got
6-year-olds.
kicked. Absolutely, he got banned,
You're-
and they said he isn't allowed to have another channel ever.
He reminds me of what Justin would do if he had fame. Like, people who never saw J Station, he still has a I don't know if it's like a backup channel or like a third channel. He hasn't uploaded to it in 3 years. He's not allowed to upload on it, but he does have a channel that's still up. But that channel
Yeah.
doesn't really have any of his clickbait crap. Basically what he would do is he would post like a video. I don't know if it was once a day or twice a day, but it was like a lot. It was like every day he would post a video doing the exact same thing over and over again, except with like a different specification. Like it would be like 3 a.m. Ouija board, and then he'd like change some detail, like my dildo is haunted and possessed, and it's proceeding to shove itself up my ass, that kind of thing. Or like I contacted
Like a bunch of 3 a.m. challenges, and then
Yeah, like-
he
like-
would break the rules for the challenges.
like 3 a.m. Ouija board. I contacted a Holocaust survivor from the grave. He told me to go fuck myself. Like he'd show like that, except he's actually being serious about it, and he's actually trying to like fool young kids into believing that he's like doing what he's doing. X died, and Mac Miller died, and Lil Peep died. I think he did it with Lil Peep. Basically, a bunch of artists died. And he went and he was told, he's like, guys, I'm literally going to go summon a Mac Miller, for example, from the grave. I'm going to summon him. He's going to give me a message. And what he did is like he fucking rubbed the Ouija board's nipples or something. And then like it started moving, which you could tell was just his fucking fingers. And then it's like, and it's in like a static noise played, and he's like, guys, listen, that's Mac Miller talking to me. And I'm like, no, bitch, it's fucking static. And he's like, he's telling me something. He's telling me, I don't remember what he told them allegedly, but like it was just so fucking dumb. And there were so many dislikes, but there were also so many likes, and it was astounding because of like how many people actually followed this guy. And then what got him demonetized from YouTube was he posted a video faking his girlfriend's death, saying she died in a drunk driving accident, and which she didn't. She's alive. And the same girlfriend is a girlfriend who accused him of physical abuse. So he already, he has abuse allegations against him, and I guess to get back at her, he did this. And like, so that got him demonetized. And then what got him banned is he tried to upload the same things onto his secondary channel, which was monetized, which that it's in itself violates YouTube guidelines, because that's evading demonetization, because you're just uploading on another channel that has a bunch of subs. So he did that like an idiot, and then now he's threatening to sue YouTube, which is hilarious.
And going back to the fact that he faked his girlfriend's death for a second, now I don't know how brain cell deficient he is, but he made a grave, like he made a fake grave on the side of the highway that she allegedly died on.
Bruh.
That's not how graves work.
I mean, maybe a memorial, but a fucking grave? What the fuck? Jesus
No, it could
Christ.
have been a memorial, but still, on the side
Yeah.
of like an abandoned highway, that's just not a good place to put one.
Yeah, because, like, what if... Imagine a fucking traffic accident runs that the fuck over, too.
Dude, imagine if Patrice runs it over, like...
Dude, if Grandmaster
Without a
Paul was
fucking
ever on that
block.
highway... If Paul was ever riding on that highway, he would fucking demolish that shit.
He would shoot it up.
Dude, you better hope Patrice never gets a car, because Patrice is fucking... He's Paul's novice. Like, he's learned from Paul. He's just gonna do what Paul does. He's gonna run our asses over. Better not fuck with
Could you
Patrice.
imagine, though?
Dude, I don't want to imagine Patrice with a car. He already has, like, a fucking plethora of Jordans. Imagine what'll happen when he collects cars. He'll have, like, 10,000 of the same car.
It's a good. For a long time, this is a good thing that YouTube, yes, YouTube, of course, after all that gay stuff they did, is at least they remove J Station.
Oh, speaking of gay stuff,
Yeah.
Jonny might be Oh, actually, no, I don't know if I can. Johnny's parents have been looking for houses in this area. I don't know if he's actually going to move back.
I think
Yeah,
Johnny said something about going to Paris.
You fucking shit, Greg. Dude, I wish I could show that. The fucking picture. That would be amazing. Damn. Well, so yeah, so J Station, you know, the YouTube has been, how you say, ethnically cleansed from J Station. He's no longer there.
He has been racially corrected, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah, we don't want to associate with that. But yeah, so everyone's
And
celebrating.
Shame too, because I
Yeah,
used
like,
to watch a lot of his
they-
content when I was younger. It wasn't that good, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, like it definitely could be. I definitely see how that would be entertaining to like younger folk.
Yeah.
But like, dude, whenever I watch his videos, I just imagine like Ronnie Coleman stuffing his cock in his mouth to like silence him for forever.
Even though I never heard of this guy.
Dude, there was this one video I watched from J Station where he was having like 7 midlife crises at once, saying that how a demon attacked his car and right.
No,
And
bitch,
The
it was.
best part was that he pulled like this ninja blade from his tire, and then he proceeded to have another midlife crisis, and then he said if anyone knew anything about it, like we would know to let him know.
The
And
fuck?
I was laughing because he legit copied an entire scene from Jeepers Creepers. It's like one of my favorite horror movies, and I was just sitting there like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
There. By the way, he also FaceTime Jesus. He
Yeah,
he-
it's done.
Let me-
It's done. What are you gonna do
My
about it?
goodness, like wow.
You just proved the existence of
You
Jesus.
do. How is he? This guy could just call Jesus on the phone.
so
Like
so this
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the
How come?
stupidest thing. He
look at this fucking bimbo right here. Looking like a fucking gluten-free version of Penguin Zero. Like look.
Oh, now you know who's Penguin Zero is.
I've always known who he is. He's
Of
Moist
course.
Critical. I know who he is. And then this was the
Yeah.
thumbnail of the video where he like made him look like this. This was the actual video. This is somebody reacting to it. That's a thumbnail from that. So this is the thumbnail, but this is like the
Wait,
actual footage of the video.
Didn't Jesus like heal him from his wounds or whatnot?
I don't know, but look at that fucking crown, dude.
Or God,
He like gathered some sticks from the fucking backyard, took the ones that he didn't shove into his foreskin, and then put them around his head. Like
I
My
actually watched this video when it came out. So what it is that he has a bunch of J Station has a bunch of like bandages wrapped around him because
Jesus,
apparently he got jumped or I don't know. He got
bro,
attacked by a
good,
Roman soldier.
good.
And he calls Jesus, and Jesus apparently heals him. And then he takes off the bandages, and he's like good as new now. He's not hurt anymore. And it's like, my
First
God.
of all, let's say Jesus is alive. Why would he give a fuck about your ass?
Wait, no. And the best part is, like, all these holy men that have tried to contact Jesus, and randomly he gets contacted by this one.
Yeah, why would he have
nobody who has, like,
FaceTime?
upside down crosses all over his body, and he heals him.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's just funny. Like, it's hard to imagine a reality where a person would think this is real, but there are a lot who do. Like, if you look at the comments of the original, like, you can't see any of the original videos because obviously his channel was rightfully deleted, but there are some websites that have the videos on them, that, like,
Right.
people re-upload them who have in the past, and they have them. It's just,
I
it's fucking funny.
I swear it's gonna be on the hub.
Yeah, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad that our video of me, Gulsher, and Eric, engaging in some sort of I'll just say activities was removed off of the platform.
Yeah,
It's a
dude,
shame.
that was depressing.
It's unfair.
Uh,
I remember they removed the one where it was nuggets. Me and Eric were playing with actual chicken nuggets. We called it nugget porn, and they're like, "This doesn't feature pornographic content or something," and I'm like, "Fuck you, dude. I just want to post. I just want to express myself."
Oh wait, oh no, okay, I just realized. So
I bet Justin is like watching this.
Maybe.
Nugget.
I don't know why, but I ended up on the about section of our homie house YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and at the end it says special thanks to Chance and Justin.
Oh,
You might wanna
dude.
do that.
Oh, dude.
You
I
might wanna do
Yeah.
that.
I put that there such a long time ago. I got you. That
Yeah,
was
for sure.
that was my mistake.
So I won't like get into the nitty gritty because I don't want like I don't want to be lynched by Nasser Al Sunbari again. But Chance was accused of anti-Soviet behavior and banished to the alternative lifestyle unit.
Basically, I'll just who should I put here? Do we have anyone we can put here? Like Ronnie Coleman? I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
sure, Ronnie Coleman.
Basically, no one. That's it.
Yeah, I'll just delete the whole line. So that's
I mean-
Why couldn't
I
Johnny
mean,
make it
Chance
today?
just- The only
Because of
thing that Chance does is like talking crap about us.
well, yeah. When he was on
Like,
here,
that's the only thing.
he would just take something we were doing and be like, "Why are you doing it this way?" Because believe it or not,
But he does
we-
give us some advice about it.
like sometimes, but usually he's just bitching about something that we're doing that he doesn't like. See, believe it or not, like, we are not making content specifically to please Chance, so it's gonna be kind of
We're not-
hard.
We're not clout chasers.
It's gonna be kind of hard to please Chance when we have an entire audience of now 53 people,
Chance-
other people.
Even
Nobody,
though Chance is like a Nintendo fan.
no,
Like,
nobody
like
has.
us Nintendo fans would always be toxic.
Yeah,
All we do is just complain, and that's it.
but Chance, like,
How we do.
the whole thing is that he would always be complaining about something, like, why aren't you doing this the way that I want to watch it? Like, what? Because we were playing Among Us, right? And it was our very first time, and we were practicing because we had never played before. Gulsher had never played, Patrice had never played, Jonny had played before, but we had never done it on stream. I had played once more for practice. Like, we had never really played on stream, so we were doing a first stream to practice Among Us. And he's like, "Why do you guys suck so much at the game? Why is the stream so boring?" And it's like, well, Chance, if a stream's boring, you have a few options. Your first option could be to not watch the stream. That's just what I would do if I didn't enjoy watching a stream. I would either remove myself from the stream, or if I couldn't remove myself from the stream, I would remove my eyeballs from my head so I didn't have to fucking watch it. So, that's another option. You can just not watch it.
I bet Gulcher.
Getting
I bet
harassed.
Gulcher's gonna say, "Why is your teeth so big?"
Yeah, and whenever somebody, so we have 53 subs, we have, I think, 17,000 views overall on our whole channel. Nobody, aside from the Apollo Legend video, aside from the Apollo Legend video and the EDP video, that's it. Those two are the only ones. Nobody has ever had a problem with anything that we do. None of our streams have ever been criticized. None of our videos have ever been criticized, aside from the Apollo Legend and the EDP one, obviously, because they're controversial opinions. But as far as like us being entertaining and us not being boring on stream, everyone else has enjoyed it.
Yeah,
If you look,
YouTube is supposed to be fun,
yeah,
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be taken seriously.
like
Yeah,
fucking
it's not
squillium
taking it
testicles
serious.
over here,
like
is trying to like.
YouTube has always been like this channel where this thing where we can do some random stuff like
Yeah, and like so we have an option, Chance. We can either do what makes I think around 17,000 people happy, and do what does not make you happy, or we can do what makes you happy and what does not make 17,000 other people happy. It's
Why
up to
did
you.
Chance look like Negasonic Teenage Warhead from Deadpool though?
Why you gotta be a motherfucker? Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's just like
speaking of about this Nugget. Remember Miss Nugget from the junior high culture?
Miss Nugent,
Dude, which one was that?
the life skills
It's
teacher.
Miss Nugent.
No, it's the
the-
life skills.
I mean, not life
culinary
skills.
one.
Independent living. That's what I mean.
Oh God,
Yeah.
dude, she was such a bad teacher. I failed the cooking test 3 times.
Dude, one time I got a detention for entering her classroom at lunch when I was walking your ass to class. Like, Jesus Christ. But so yeah, like it's just the thing is we always accept constructive criticism. Like when the incident happened recently, we actually listened to him and we listened to what he had to say, and it ended up being stupid, but you know, we listened to him and we took his constructive
Basically-
criticism into account. But when you're just saying like, guys, why is your stream so boring? Guys, why did you have to watch the stream that's so boring? You guys suck at this game.
If Filthy Frank was
Dude,
any
it's basically
filthier,
like how Nintendo have to deal with us fans. Like every
Yeah, but if you don't like the stream, there's a dislike button. There is a comment section. But before you get to those things, you could just not watch the video. And if you have such a history and a reputation to not like our streams or videos, then why would you click on the notification to watch it in the first place if you didn't like the ones you watched before? Like literally every single one you watched before. Like as long as this channel has been around, from like the first time we streamed ever, I think first time we streamed something besides a podcast episode was an episode of Among Us. I think, I could be wrong. The moment we started streaming, he would be either in the comments or in the Discord saying like, guys, this is so boring, you guys suck at this game. And then
up until recently, before we had the whole fallout with him, he would watch every episode.
Yeah, he
without fail.
Yeah.
No matter what time we uploaded it, without fail, he would. Bro, what are you doing, you pleb?
Dude, he's
Dude,
playing
my brother
ukulele
just
in the
walked in with a
fucking
guitar.
back. Dude, your brother's in the back with the fucking ukulele, bro.
Yeah, well, he's with an ukulele. Hold on, I need to go.
Yo, what's your brother's name?
Racially cleanse him. Hold on.
Jesus Christ. I don't even want to know.
I know, right?
But like with my
it's basically some
Alright.
family.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't even know he had an ukulele, but apparently he does.
what's his
When
name?
the
What's your
heck
go?
did
What's your
he-
brother's name?
When the hell he got a
His
ukulele?
name is Shariar.
Sherryar.
Yeah.
Sherryar Malone over here with the fucking guitar. Fucking Jesus. But the thing is, like, okay, so with my personal channel, for some reason, Chance never has a problem with anything. He either says nothing or compliments me about it. But whenever it's on here, it's like he will be not anymore. But
I hear the ukulele noises again. Hold on, man. Hold on.
he would be in the chat for the entire stream, and he would say nothing, and until we said something that he like disapproved of, or like did something
Yeah,
that he
like-
thought was boring. Like he would be like, "Guys, I'm getting bored. Guys, why
Same
can't
with-
you heed to all of my
Same with
needs?"
Same with my
I think it's mostly
YouTube
because
channel.
he doesn't like Johnny, and now
Maybe.
he doesn't like
Yeah.
me either.
Maybe
after
he
what
doesn't
happened?
like any of us, bro.
Probably.
Like I think he might be trying to give us constructive criticism, but I think he's just massively failing.
Oh,
Either
God.
that or he's just like spewing negativity for no reason. I don't know. I don't know which one it is.
What's with
I
this
like,
man and his
yeah,
ukulele?
every
Bro,
time
Oh
when
my God.
he,
You know, nah, I'm locking my
every
door.
time when he like leave a comment on my personal YouTube channel, he wouldn't just say nothing negative.
yeah, I don't
Like
know.
last time he
I'm
leaves
not
a
opening the
comment and
door.
he's like,
Deal with it,
"Oh, does art
Web.
something?"
Yeah. Gulsher, why don't you just take the fucking guitar and bash him over the head with it?
Because it would probably kill him.
That's
And
child
and
abuse, by the way.
You know what?
oh god, he's actually doing it, dude.
Why can't you just have Justin come to your house and
Okay,
scare him
how
off?
is Justin gonna fit in my complex? The elevator has a 2-ton
Dude,
capacity.
do you have any
Have a
idea?
picture of him.
Dude,
Have a
getting to
picture.
Gulsher's, Justin entering Gulsher's home would be harder than an escape from Alcatraz. You'd have to fit through the door to get into the stairwell. He would have to climb the stairs. Keep in mind, he's Justin. Justin climbing stairs. Justin and stairs are two things that don't mix. You shouldn't even include those two nouns in a sentence together. So first of all, he'd have to go up the stairs. He'd have to fit through the corridor to get up the stairs. He'd have to fit out the door. By this time,
Find the apartment number I live in, and
True.
he doesn't know how to count. So
True.
that'll be quite
But
difficult
by
for
the
him.
time you even got up the stairs, you would have gone through about like 3, maybe 4 gallons of WD-40 just to get him through the corridors. So then he would have to proceed to enter the elevator, I believe, and then.
Yeah.
First of all, he wouldn't be able to fit through the door of the elevator. Then the elevator has a mass of 2 tons, and 2 tons is like probably like less than 1% of how much he weighs. Then it would have to muster his weight and lift him up. He'd have to fit outside of the elevator. He'd have to find Gulsher's apartment number. First, and like Gulsher said, he can't even count past, I think, 1. So he would have to somehow, just by random chance, find his apartment number. And then he'd have to fit through his door, through his hallway, through his bedroom door, and then managed to not break the entire foundation of the apartment complex in the process and flood the entire place with all the WD-40 he had to use to get in there. By this time, he'd use like fucking like 20, 30 tons of WD-40. It would just flood the place. Like all the lower apartment buildings, I mean the businesses under, I mean, would be destroyed. Like the fucking Indian food restaurant or whatever that is, they'd just be filled with fucking WD-40. All the people
Oh yeah,
inside.
I remember that. I remember they used to have a pizza.
You know what?
Dude, the place used to be so good, but then they it went out of business a few years ago.
Wait, is Rafi still there?
Yeah, Rafi's
No,
still
now
there. I
it's
heard from
replaced
a
by
few days ago.
some damn Indian food.
Dude,
which
remember
we already have another one.
Remember the guy at Rafi's who was literally like Ainsley Harriott, and he would like he would be like, yeah, boy. Oh no, it was Nasser El Sumbuddy. That's what I mean.
No, Salt Bay. He was Salt Bay.
Or Salt Bay, yeah. So he would fucking he would do all that shit, and he knew who Salt Bay was, and he's like, bro, I have the number to like one of his restaurants, and I would always go back there. He'd never be there, and I was really sad. I don't know if he still works there because that was like 2 years ago.
No, he still worked there a few months ago, and then
Oh,
I went back a few days ago, and he wasn't there, but I'm sure he still works there.
I hope so.
Dude, that guy, he's such an OG. I saw him out. He was sitting outside the pizza shop with like a bottle of Guinness and
God.
salt.
Jesus Christ, dude, that motherfucker's a god.
He really is.
They really got, because like that guy could work at fucking Salt Bay's, whatever it's called, one of his steakhouses if he really wanted to. But he chose to take the low, calm life.
Yeah, he's a humble man.
Yeah, a humble man, unlike Jonny.
Yeah.
Who's not a man.
Dude, I remember when I sat on Gulsher's doorknob and it fucking broke. I mean, his apartments.
Was that you or was that Eric? 'Cause
Well, no, it was me. I sat on it and it started to break, and I'm like, oh shit, I better not sit on this because I kind of heard it crack. And then Eric's fucking, I don't want to say, there's a lot of verbs I want to use right now, but basically, Eric sat on it and it just completely fucking collapsed under his weight. And the a few either weeks or months before, there had been that one guy, security guard guy, who'd be like, "You come back, I called the police," and like,
Dude, that security guard was a Vietnam veteran. He said, if they come back again, all I need is 8 minutes. And I'm like, oh no.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, he would come to us because we're just trying to see Gulcher. Like, you might think we're like really rambunctious and shit, but we were being respectful to him. We were just sitting there, not making a fuss. We were just me, Eric, and then like I think it may have been Julius, maybe? I don't remember who we were with. We were definitely with Jeremiah. And
Is it this girl you're dating?
Dude, Jeremiah like died. We don't know what happened to him.
yeah, he also died, by the way.
Oh
And
yeah. Speaking of Jeremiah, let's talk about him. Like,
Hold on. So, for those who don't know, I actually have government class with the Jeremiah, and halfway through the year, it switched to econ. And ever since it switched, I haven't seen Jeremiah. Hold on, let me pull up my
it's weird because
I
I live.
haven't even seen Jeremiah in English with Cochran.
It's weird because he lives like 100 yards that way. Like he lives like functionally right next to me, like down the street. And I have never seen him.
Okay, so I messaged him 8 hours ago asking where he was. I said, Jeremiah, I swear upon a stack of hentai, where are you? But if I go all the way back up, the last time Jeremiah ever said anything to me was January 3rd, 2021, which was about 3 months ago.
Jesus Christ. What'd he say?
Oh, he's been dead since.
What'd he say?
He said the fastest speed of ejaculation ever recorded was 42 miles per hour.
Jesus Christ. That was probably achieved by Arnold or something. Would you mind like taking a cleaver and using it against your brother?
Well, I'm getting tired of this man's ukulele.
Hey, I got one too. Me and your brother could be twins.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't have a ukulele, but if we were twins, we might. Justin might end up. You know how Justin is. Just make sure Justin never finds out his age, because that would be a mess, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, that security guard. He just randomly came up to us like out of the blue when me and Eric were just trying to get into the apartments, because his doorknob to the apartments used to be broken. And you could just turn it a certain way, and it would open, and you could get in, and we could go to Gulcher's house or whatever.
I think his main problem was with Eric, because I think Eric did try to kick down one of the doors once.
Well, probably, because he's fucking Eric. And then whenever the doorknob didn't work, we would just have to get Gulcher to come down and fucking open it for us. So instead of saving him the trouble, to save him the trouble, we would try to open the door ourselves. And this one time, we were just chilling outside of the door waiting for Gulcher to come down. And this, like, janitor looking ass fucking comes up to us, and he's like, you guys, I'm gonna call the police on you. Like, I had only seen this guy like once or twice before in my life, because I've been around the apartments, and he was just basically threatening to call the police on us if we don't leave in, like, I think, like he said, like 2 minutes. And I called Gulcher. I'm like, this dumb motherfucker outside your house is threatening to call the cops on us, so I guess we have to go now. And he's like, okay. And then so me and Eric and Jeremiah went to, like, I think we went to the Phoenix or something, and just were basically roasting him the entire walk there. So yeah, that happened. And then I don't even think I've tried using that door ever since. That was like 2 years ago. And I've been to Gulcher's apartment since, but every time Gulcher's just let me in. Or the door, like,
Or I don't know what happened to him.
yeah, and then he probably got fucking fired. But the other times I get in is like somebody uses the actual door where like the elevator is, and I fucking sneak through before it closes.
Yeah.
Because someone else goes in there. But
Dude, okay, so I tried to enter my own building once, and okay, what happened was this Mexican fellow, he opened the door for both of us, and then he went in first, and before I could like enter, he like force closed the door on me.
the fuck?
Wait, did you guys defend Eric like in freshman or sophomore year?
Yeah, we defended him
Because
because Anthony accused
he
him
said
of like
yeah.
What did he defend him?
remember when Anthony got Eric into hella trouble because he accused him of like sexual harassment or something.
I don't. Was that when he like called Anthony skinny or something? So Anthony's like, that's
No, so
sexual
he
harassment.
tried to tickle Anthony, and Anthony
Oh, he tried to tickle Anthony.
yeah.
I think I vaguely remember that, but I don't remember everything about it. I do remember there had been times though where Eric had done some like incredibly stupid shit, and
Yeah.
this one time I was walking by this freshman girl. You remember that one freshman girl who just randomly accused me of like what was it? You just randomly accused me of like verbal abuse, like this girl I'd never seen before in my life.
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? Well, basically this one freshman girl who I'd never seen before. Her and her brother called me into the office. Huh?
When was this?
This was September of either sophomore or junior year. I'm pretty sure it was sophomore year. It was like September of my sophomore year.
I think it's that incident crap.
No, it wasn't Dom. This was a year later. This girl and her brother got Napoli to call me into the office. Never seen them before in my entire life. Didn't even know they exist. And that's a hard thing to achieve because our school has a pretty small community. Like we pretty much know, can recognize anyone in our grade at least.
Yeah.
Johnny was here, he would be like, is she a colored?
I don't know. But basically, this girl I had never seen before, told Mr. Napoli that I had been like verbally abusing her, calling her like really messed up things, and it was almost all of it was fabricated. And I just recently found out via somebody else that there was this one time. It was one time, there was nothing else, where I was next to Eric, and apparently she was somewhere in the vicinity, and I called Eric a fat bitch. And apparently she thought I was talking to her or something. So I think that may have caused some sort of alarm. I had no idea she was there, obviously, because I hadn't even seen her in recollection until I had been accused of the things. But that's the only time that's ever really happened. I was next to Eric, and Eric was being fucking dumb in the library. So I'm like, Eric, you fat bitch, can you shut up? And like, I guess she thought, according to somebody else, I don't even know if this is actually true. According to somebody else, she was like in the vicinity and thought I was talking to her. I don't know how, because I was looking at Eric. Maybe she had headphones in. I don't know. It's dumb as fuck. It's dumb as fuck. All like every single time, if you realize, aside from like the times where me and Gulsher have been kicked from O'Connor's class.
Oh yeah.
Aside from that, like every single time I've been called for the office for some reason, it is because somebody has like falsely accused me of some bullshit.
Yeah, it's weird. They always target Josiah.
Yeah, I swear, the people in our school, my gosh.
Yeah, like I say, like 90% of them are kind of, I would say the unintelligent side of the gene pool.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those who don't
fake.
know, our school is made out of hicks, wannabe gangsters, and crackheads.
Yeah, like there's
Don't
like
forget, typical white.
yeah, there's like there's
the
the section.
Don't forget
Justin's
like,
here.
Those cancel
Basically
culture warriors
just-
and all those.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those
Yeah,
like
we're-
cancel warriors and shit.
So basically, a lower class of human beings.
It's like every single like cringe-worthy group of people combined into one school. Like there's obviously there's the Hicks. Then there's like kind of like the popular preppy kids who are like, you know, those kind of people, like the popular ones who have like the girls who have slept with like probably like 10 guys within like the past 2 days.
Wait, like Anna
Which
or
one,
something?
basically.
No, she's cool. I don't know about her, but I mean apparently
Wait, who?
she's into you, Patrice.
Anna?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, remember when we tried to reach Anna and we tried to get Patrice
Wait,
to talk
was
to her and then she just died?
Wasn't she part of this popular prep or something?
No, she was like the popular person when I went to a certain school with this certain person. But basically I was so astonished though because she never seemed like a person that would be like into anybody. Like she just seemed like the most like just anti people person ever. And then one time I was in history and I just heard that Patrice I don't even remember. It was something to the effect of like, that Patrice fellow is so I think she said something like handsome,
Understandable.
and he's like, and she's like,
And
I
then
want to ask him to the dance, but I don't know how. Can you help me ask him to the dance? And she wasn't talking to me; she was talking to some other kid, and I was just hearing her. And there's no other kid named Patrice in the school, so I mean, at least there wasn't at the time. So I was like, Jesus Christ! And the next day, I told Patrice, I'm like, Yo, this girl, bro, she's fucking into your ass. And Patrice is like, what? And it was just interesting. She never actually came up to him, but I saw her at the dance several times after that in high school and stuff. And she's probably just sitting there thinking, like, I wish I was with Patrice right now. You know, I would be too.
dude, I'm such.
Dude,
I
you
asked,
land
dude,
back up from it.
I asked Johnny to the dance, and he threatened to get a restraining order on me. So
Remember when Eric tried to ask us to the dance and we handed him a sexual harassment slip?
bro, I remember. I remember when we tried sneaking Eric into the dance. Like Eric devised this entire plan with us to sneak into the dance, and like we got him. We huh?
Wasn't it free to go?
No, it wasn't free, but basically we had to sneak Eric in. We took him through the and by the way, Eric is a very hard person to sneak into a public event, let me tell you. So we had to arrive like 2 hours early, but we snuck him in. We were hanging out. We were alone there for a long time, and then like 3 hours past or 2 hours past the dance starts, and 3 hours past the dance ends. We're all over after that. And it turns out that after this, the entire time, Eric had his ticket in his fucking pocket that he could have just used at the front to get into the dance. For some fucking reason. He just like forgot. He like his brain just automatically set. He's like, guys, I don't think his brain just automatically thought that he didn't buy a ticket, because that's probably something he would usually do. And then he's like, and then so he's just like, guys, I gotta sneak in. And then he had one in his fucking pocket at the end. And I looked at him like, are you fucking serious? We just spent like 3 hours doing nothing in the middle of the multi for that shit. We were with James. Do you remember James? Like
James,
like the 7 foot tall Asian guy.
Oh, I remember that.
We were with James the entire time, like the most socially awkward person in the entire world. Just me, Eric, and James sitting in the middle of the cafeteria for 2 to 3 hours, just like, so.
Go away.
That weather lately, yeah. That the sporting event last night, like it was just so fucking awkward. Me and Eric were just bullshitting around, and James was just like,
Remember when James roasted Arwinder for being?
yeah. Dude, James is a god. James is a god.
Dude, he really is.
Dude, remember when we did that shit in Circle where we had to drop an egg from the top of the fucking balcony?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I still have the video in my old Snapchat memories where we put Ainsley, we drew Ainsley on the egg, and we like taped a picture of Ainsley Harriet to the front of the egg, and it fucking exploded, and Gulsher like was eternally apologetic for damaging Ainsley. It was fucking amazing.
For real, I think like the whole mechanism we made, I think we ended up calling it the USS King Leopold.
Oh yeah, dude, I remember we were always into that shit back then because we were in world history. We were learning about that kind of shit. Dude, we got to talk about. So what are you guys' opinions on the new Potato Head shit?
Oh man, this is stupid. There's so many more things to worry about.
Yeah, so people who
don't
don't
even give a crap about it, but the only thing we should worry about is like how are we gonna get rid of the virus, or how 2021 works.
Yeah, as I've stated many times in the past.
All we do is complain.
Mr. Potato Head that they need to cancel every other
Dude,
straight couple in existence.
Listen to this statement, okay? They are canceling Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head for having genders. That's literally it. Nothing else.
Okay, so with like the whole 76 genders mumbo jumbo floating around, personally I don't care. It's fine, but
yeah,
they're just starting to disregard male and female as genders.
I don't care if you're a male or female or like other gender, but just be you.
It's Mr. Potato Head being
don't complain. Don't complain nothing about a toy. I mean, just imagine yourself to like make your or Mrs. Potato Head into like what, a hybrid or something.
What are you gonna
Yeah,
call him? Like the they potato head? I don't even know how you would say it, but um,
it's
the
so weird because
like
the
obvious.
world is having a
Yeah, I mean,
pandemic.
like
A
Mr.
bunch of
Potato
countries
Head, the
are
toys were
ruined,
supposed to like have a
and they're
imagination, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So basically, it's obvious that the potato
Just
head.
imagine, just imagine in your damn mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Use your
the
damn knowledge.
the world is falling apart right now, and blokes are concerned about a fake toy potato's gender.
Yeah, like there are so many actual problems right now going on, but we're not really concerned about that. We're concerned about the gender of a potato,
Yeah,
guys.
we
But
have to
Yeah,
deal with
exactly.
Iraq. Uh, well,
yeah,
I don't want to talk.
So
We have to deal
basically,
with like other
war,
countries
pandemics, and
going
toy
through.
potatoes. Yeah.
yeah, and it's obvious. It's obviously that the potato being gender neutral isn't going to like affect me. It doesn't actually like directly affect me. It's more. It's more. It's. I mean, it is dumb, and it's not like something I directly care about. It's more the fact that like there's other things you could be focusing on, and this also is giving a very bad reputation to people on the left, the people who are actually doing this. Like basically, for people who don't know the story behind it, they're for I'm pretty sure like since the 90s, maybe 80s, they have had Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head,
Yeah.
and they've had like basically they're upset.
Until you change your pigment.
They're upset that like for instance Mrs. Potato Head has like a pink bow or something, and then Mr. Potato Head has like a brown hat. You know, they kind of have like generalized, or maybe like I wouldn't say stereotypical, but they say stereotypical like gender norm things that they wear.
Gender.
I
Okay.
s-
Because
And
a dude wearing a hat and someone having a pink bow is the end of the world.
yeah,
apparently.
and like firstly, like I don't see you canceling Barbie for them being women and men. So I don't know why this would
yeah,
be
like,
relevant at all. I'm not saying you should cancel Barbie because that would be dumb as fuck as well. But like
it, it would be
basically,
dumb that people gonna cancel My
Mickey
Little
Mouse and
Pony.
Minnie
You
Mouse
know?
too. Like I
basically
don't see anyone canceling them.
what they're doing is they're harassing, I think Fisher Price, I think it is. I don't know what the company is. They're basically harassing them.
Yeah.
They're harassing them to change their toy to make it gender neutral, so they're gonna have like one toy, and I don't know what they're gonna call it. It's gonna be like they have it here. Let me see.
Like potato head. Are they just gonna call it potato head?
I assume so. Let me
Yeah,
see.
to be honest, as a kid,
I'm confused here.
I don't even
If it's
use.
just potato head, then how are they gonna make it without like leaning more towards one gender than the other?
Like don't get me wrong, it's fine. Like it is a cool concept because it's not more so like the actual it's not more so the fact that they're doing it that's I wouldn't say it's a problem necessarily, but like it's not more the fact that it's happened that it's why it's dumb. It's why people are complaining about it. It's why it was implemented in the first place. Like people are mad because I don't know, they don't like how they're designated to genders or something. I don't even remember what the argument was. They just don't like how the fact that there's a Mr. and a Mrs. So what they're doing now is they're just having Potato Head, and it's a potato, and you can put whatever you want in it, which is cool. I don't like that's not something I'm against. It's just the reasoning that led to this decision is kind of flawed.
Yeah.
Because like obviously like this is not going to negatively affect anybody besides maybe the actual enterprise, because like this might have negatively affected the actual business that has made the toy, but other than that it's like this doesn't negatively affect anything besides maybe how the left looks from an outside perspective. I see. Conservatives, lefties are such snowflakes offended by everything. Also, conservative Mr. Potato Head should have a huge dick. What the fuck?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just reading a random fucking picture I saw. I don't know. But yeah, I mean that's something that I think is not really a bad
Sure,
thing,
I
but
will
it's just kind
literally
of
throw my entire shelf at you.
it's just
You're
kind of
doing
dumb
it.
how it came about, I guess you could say. It's just the stuff that
And
they're canceling. Like you had to cancel them. Come on.
Even
no,
though we already talked about cancel culture last time, I
Yeah,
mean, I bet we can make some more statements
our
about
last stream,
cancel culture.
our
no,
last stream was literally about that
no.
in its entirety.
Yeah.
And I fucking
Sure, go play your ukulele somewhere else.
So what
French
were you
peasant.
saying? What were you saying? Caillou got canceled.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Caillou.
you got canceled too. It's not because of like any gender thing. It's just that he was so annoying that children started mimicking his behavior and turning into brats. So they just canceled him.
Oh well, that's
I'm
understandable. I mean,
telling
Caillou's
Yeah,
a.
they
that's
should have done that in
understandable
the
because it's
first
actually like
place.
messing up with the youth.
I mean
So
that makes sense because whenever I watch Caillou, I never watched it when I was a kid, but I had relatives who watched it when they were growing up, and I was a little older, and I would always like kind of like pay attention to it as it was playing in the living room. And Caillou seems like a fucking piece of shit in my my opinion.
Like
yo,
as a
you know
kid,
what I just
as a
realized?
kid, I would most likely just go and trying to wait for my favorite show. It's called Kipper the dog and Clifford the big red dog or something.
Yo, dude,
Like I don't
Was a
even
great
care
show.
about Caillou. I just came here to watch Kipper and Clifford or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to watch. Oh god. No,
God damn.
no, no.
I wish I
I
could move
mean,
your brother to Gay Baby Joe.
I used to watch the Pokemon anime, but
Yeah.
I
So
wanted to talk about that.
what is the It's like so Caillou. Watching Caillou was kind of funny to me because like Caillou would be like I remember this scene where like Caillou was like begging his mom to buy ice cream, and like she said no Caillou, please, I'm on welfare, please, I'm on food stamps, please the food check hasn't came in, I need to pay rent. If I buy you this ice cream cone, we will have to live on the streets for the rest of our life. I am literally like a string away from us being homeless people, you probably being taken away by child protective services, and like just not being able to buy groceries next week. And Kai's like, no, bitch, I want my fucking ice cream. And she starts throwing to fit in the sand pit, and the mom's just looking like, dude, I want to shoot this little fucker in the face. And Caillou's just throwing a fit about not getting ice cream, and his mom basically is like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you if you keep making a scene in public. I mean, that's probably what she thought in her head.
Dude, there's like this parody of Caillou.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah. There's a parody of Caillou. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Like the dad. My gosh, the best character. He cannot stand Caillou.
Yeah.
You now. It's called Adult Caillou.
Yeah.
Oh god, dude, I've watched that
It's-
before.
I've
Yeah,
watched
it's
a few.
so funny.
I've watched a few
Like-
of them, but not a lot.
Yeah, I like how his
His
dad
dad's
is so
daughter.
tired of him.
Yeah. And it is just I remember like watching whenever Rosie would like knock down Rosie would like I don't know knock down a fort of his, and he'd like threaten to fucking gas her and send her to Auschwitz or something. Like, it was just really extreme. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Caillou here, but it was just really extreme. Caillou called Rosie the N-word like on several occasions.
Indeed.
It was really uncalled for, you know. So yeah, cancel Caillou, guys.
Yeah, we may be hypocrites, but
Nah, I don't think we should cancel Caillou. I just don't think it's a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, just end it, not cancel it.
Yeah.
Just end it.
I think they did end it. I think the show hasn't been aired in a while. I think the last one may have been like 2013 or something. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. I don't think it's
Oh
still running.
no! It's still there.
Well, I know it's still there, but I'm talking about like they're making new episodes and shit.
With some new animation.
Oh, it ended in so it ended in 2010. Okay.
Oh damn.
But they're still airing episodes, obviously. They're just not making new ones. But
Dude, I can't wait for the new Jonny test or something.
yeah,
I looked at why
Johnny.
Caillou doesn't have hair, and it said Caillou can't grow hair, not because he has cancer or progeria, but because he sucks, and even his own body recognizes that he does not deserve hair or food or love.
I remember that shit. Is that still the actual Google result, or is that an old meme? Because I remember when that was actually the result that came up from like some sort of website. Is
Yeah,
that?
it's from SB Nation, and
Hold on.
it used to be the thing before they replaced it.
Oh yeah, I actually remember that was up. That was fucking hilarious. There's a lot of screenshots of that. Why does Kai? Oh shit. Why does Caillou have no hair? Let me see what comes up now, because I don't know if that'll come up. Here's
Is it
Caillou's.
just music? Caillou
Might change it.
look like Justin if Justin was bald.
He looks like a he looks like a cartoon character version of like Johnny's head on like and Justin's like temper and Justin's facial features on like a very crippled person's body. Something like that.
Oh, man.
Like you know the grandma from the chocolate episode of SpongeBob where she's like, "What?"
Oh yeah,
That's kind of what he reminds me of, except like more developed. But what? Who else is being canceled? They're doing this David Dobrik shit, where like apparently
What?
he, I don't. Do you know who David Dobrik is, right?
No. Oh my
Oh.
god, I just found something.
What
Hold
did you
on,
find?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck was that? Also, Justin has
Dude,
been
what?
in here this entire time and has said nothing.
Wait,
What in Coach Stanley Cock is that?
Wait, what did Ghoster send?
And are you?
yo,
Oh
look,
no.
look in the homie house, the Discord. Look what I found.
Oh, in the Discord. Can I show this on stream? I haven't seen it yet.
Probably not.
What?
I'm showing
in
it.
Coach
Ah,
Stanley?
no! Oh, you bitch! Fuck.
No. No.
I did not know that would be there. That was Gulsher. If our channel gets deleted, I'm sorry. Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, it didn't get deleted from Johnny's
Oh,
thing.
Jesus.
So I'm sure we should be good.
Yeah. I mean, when Johnny was reported for like 10,000 times for saying ethnic slurs, he was not banned, so I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't just realize you were here, but like I kind of noticed you earlier. So Justin, you're a surviving progeria patient. What's it like? I'm sorry.
Bruh.
I think Justin's speechless.
You know what? For your ex, you can
What?
get it.
Dude, Justin's like having a fucking apoplexy. Or apoplexy.
I
mean.
think he's having some.
Oh, guys, you gotta see. You guys gotta see the new layout, guys. We have this new layout of the Discord, and you want to see what's at the bottom? We have this
I got you. I got you.
we have this new section at the bottom that Justin's already been escorted to perfectly. So he's in there, and you can see there's a little preface right here, or a preface, however you pronounce it. You have been added to, well, we'll just say, the council has determined your sentence, and you will remain stuck inside until further notice. People with the role certified blank are prisoners, while admin and whatever the fuck that says are prison guards. You do not have freedom of speech in here either, so don't even bother. Enjoy your stay. So, get the fuck back there, Justin. So, how long is this guy's sentence going to be? Justin, I swear to God, we're determining your sentence. Yeah, how long should this sentence be?
I don't know, Patrice. What do you think, bud?
Or do you think we should take him back and have a sentence be later, like after the stream? It's either one.
Yeah.
Okay. So Justin, so we have decided to reach a deal with you, my friend. So we're going. Your punishment will not be held until after the stream, so we can and still enjoy your presence. And did you just send Patrice?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Justin. You can't disrespect Patrice like that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, Justin didn't do nothing. I just cannot hear.
Well, he can enjoy the alternative lifestyle.
It is nice and cozy in here. See, it's in the alternative lifestyle unit, by the way. So yeah, it's very intricately designed, perfect for personal relationships. Oh my god, that's on screen. I just realized that. Holy shit.
Wait, what was on screen?
The Caillou stuff.
That's amazing.
We're gonna get fucking banned from YouTube.
It's legendary.
On behalf of myself and this YouTube channel, I apologize. That was my mind was blanking and I had no idea that was on screen. I was looking at the voice call. I didn't see that on screen. I fucking hate you, culture. You're gonna get us canceled.
Man, Jansen's already tried to cancel us at this point.
We cannot be canceled. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Jeff's not gonna watch it anymore.
Yeah, he said he's distancing himself from us for some reason. So sorry about that. Anybody who saw that. I didn't even realize that was on screen.
So, like,
So let me go back to that and hide it. Jesus fucking
So
Christ.
we got the groups in the high school. The Hicks, the
Okay, so it goes
the popular prep
The Hick?
and
the popular
Yeah.
kids,
Oh, dude.
Narnian, the weebs,
We
the
gotta,
weeps, yeah.
We gotta determine Justin's sentence.
social warriors,
We gotta determine Justin's sentence here.
execution.
Okay, I will move. I will now move everybody to the council where we will determine Justin's sentence.
Yes, good idea.
Okay, guys. So Justin, get the fuck out of
Justin,
here.
Get out! Get out!
We need to ban Justin from this council here because this is only supposed to be for admin. So I'll do that later. But anyways,
Yeah.
so we can offer him a plea deal where he agrees to like not do this again, or he agrees to like.
Wait, what did Justin do?
I don't remember. I don't remember honestly. What did he do? Oh, he just left. Okay, well
For being
that's another option. I guess I'm gonna go back now. Justin dipped. Justin fucking dipped. No. Okay, never mind. So Justin, you know what? I have an option for you. Okay, so you can either choose 3 life sentences in the chamber, the alternative lifestyle unit, or we can offer you a plea bargain where you agree to accuse Jonny of liking men in exchange for no time in the chamber.
That's a spicy one right there.
So which one do you choose? You don't have to choose immediately. You can think about it. We will give you 24 hours to make a decision. And if you do not make a decision, we will just send you straight there. So what is your decision, Justin? Did somebody take his rights? Oh, no, he has his rights. Okay. So, Justin, are you going to make a decision?
No.
He's not going to make a decision?
No, sorry, I'm talking to my brother.
Oh, okay. Well, Justin has chosen the silent treatment, so I'll just put him in.
Should we dispatch the GNAA to get him?
I just fucking put him in anyways because he gave us the silent treatment.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So Justin's in there now. We can all wish him a goodbye and a whatever you want to wish him. But yeah. So that's how our Discord looks now. Usually there's an entire room. There's usually an entire room to fit Jonny because he's that large. He takes up that much space in the server. So we can take like Jonny's bedroom, which would be like 10,000 channels. It would be like an entire section. So bro, is your brother on cocaine or something?
No. Your skin color isn't. Oh, don't want to
God.
put that on stream.
Dude, you. Why is it that every time you come on here, we end up getting like banned from YouTube or something? Jesus fucking Christ.
For legal reasons, that was the joke.
Groups. Yeah. the groups for this high schools or something.
Dude, the groups in our high school are all fucking
Yeah.
like I don't know what people would refer to us as because we're not really like a group of anything. We're just a
We're
fucking
basically, yeah,
We're-
we're basically just scavengers.
we're just this diverse group of people. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. And then there's
Would
Chance.
Would they call us the meatheads because we basically live in the weight room?
Maybe they could. We
All
wouldn't.
right,
I wouldn't
so
say we're
we
like.
we have the Hicks.
Justin is
got
still in the chamber.
Oh my god!
Popular
What a
Preps
god!
or something. And
What'd you
we
say?
got what? Oh,
Well, we have Johnny.
So we
He's
got
his
the
own
Hicks.
population in himself because he's Johnny. He
Literally
identifies.
has planets orbiting him.
Dude, if Johnny ever ran for president, he would have to make his own political party because he wouldn't be able to fit in the other ones. They'd have like a certain amount of slots available, and since he counts as like few hundred people.
Dude, he would probably win because he is more than basically
Dude.
every other citizen in
He
America.
could he
so
could
would
vote for
himself.
so you can vote for yourself in an election. So he would probably vote for himself and then
And
like
win.
and just instantly win.
but he cannot read. By the
Oh, true, because he wouldn't be able to select, would he? He would have to get like some sort of teacher to tell him for him, like, okay, this one is the one with you in it. Oh, we got to tell people about this 4-year anniversary shit.
What
So
now?
people who have read the Bible, the San Zabrush Bible,
Oh yeah.
I think this was either yesterday or the day before. I got a message in my Snapchat 4 years ago today. Was the very first entry in the San Zabrush Bible. It was just a piece of Gulcher's notebook that said, it was basically, well, I won't tell you what it said. It was, we were taking notes on a book that we were reading in 8th grade English.
Yeah, yeah.
And Gulcher wrote a certain note, and we decided to make an entire like story based off of it, and that story sprung into a bunch of like, we had an idea to make a bunch of like lamentations and like whatever you call them, revelations, like basically rules
Yeah.
that you put in the Bible.
Amendment.
Yeah, and then we made actual stories, and then it became the San Zabrush Bible. And then we've been doing that for like 4 years now, and it's fine, and it's still a thing. We read it on stream sometimes. People have been around. We haven't read any since like season 3. It's been a while, but we can read more stories next time or something whenever we're available to. Excuse me. And yeah, that 4 years ago, that kind of spawned from existence. I remember when we were in that class, I sat next to you know who, and I also sat next to your ass for a little while.
Yeah.
Dude, there was some motherfuckers in that class, man.
Dude, Miss Sullivan banned us from sitting next to each other.
Yeah, dude, she placed us next to each other a few times, and each time she's like, no, you guys can't sit next to each other anymore. And then she's like, okay, I'll try putting you guys together again, which is also what Miss O'Connor did. And then it was like the biggest mistake of her life, and she made the same mistake like 10,000 times. and then she put me next to Trigsta for a while. She put me next to Noah for a while.
Dude, whatever happened to Noah?
He lives in Nevada now.
Oh.
The fuck are you crying about?
The T word, the devil.
Oh yeah, Patrice is afraid of Trigsta.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Good.
I
You should
don't
be.
blame him.
Do you know she works at McDonald's now? I'm not even kidding. She works at McDonald's, and like I think she lives in Texas now.
Dude, that's funny. That's funny.
I know, seriously. But yeah.
You know what's depressing? That she still makes more than Johnny.
You know she probably does. Hold on, let me see. Actually, we can detect. What the fuck are you laughing at, Patrice? Jesus Christ.
Freaking good.
Patrice he's gone through every human emotion simultaneously.
Bro, actually, she might not.
Freaking Gulcher.
She might not.
At least she pays better than John.
I don't think she does. Hold on. McDonald's oh my god. Okay. So they pay minimum wage, and minimum wage in Texas is $7.25. So she gets paid less than Johnny.
Wait, dude, that's barely any. Because isn't it like 13 in California?
Right now in California, it depends on the county. Right now it's 15 for where we are.
Dude, that
That's only
Less than
because housing and like prices for shit is higher here, and it's a lot lower in Texas. So it's
Yeah.
basically like inflation based. But like if so basically she gets paid less than Jonny. Is that even possible?
You would think it wouldn't be, but apparently it
Jesus
is.
Christ, she gets paid less than Justin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what did you expect from McDonald's?
Yeah, dude,
Do you
that's.
think she gets free food there?
Do you what?
Man,
Do you think she gets free food
dude,
there?
I'm not sure.
Probably.
I'm not sure if Jaden have a job.
Oh,
If he does-
no. He has a
Okay.
job being a
Yeah.
fucking Twitch streamer playing Call of Duty.
Alright, so actually,
Oh my
Trista actually
god.
told me about Jaden. So last time I spoke to her was a few months ago when she called me out for posting me and Camp in its entirety in her comments. So, anyways, hold on, let me pull up the thing right here.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Hey, you did it. No, wait, no, you did the B movie. You did the B movie.
Yeah, I did the B movie. The B movie. What did you do, Gosher?
Me and Camp and the communist.
Yeah,
movement.
motherfucker. So I don't think that's about the same thing. Jesus Christ.
Hold on, let me look for it. Oh yeah, there it is.
I like
So
how
someone-
you three. I like how you three talk to Trista.
I don't talk
Like,
to
I'm
shit.
the
I
only
didn't
one.
wanna talk to her.
Yeah.
She
I-
came
Yeah,
to me.
I haven't talked
Yeah,
to her
I'm
in
the
like a
only
year.
one who.
Dude, I
yeah, I'm
sent
the
her a
only
picture
one
of
who
the
never
piece
get-
photoshopped as a Malteser.
Oh man.
You sent her what?
I sent her a picture of Patrice photoshopped as a Malteser,
I don't know what the fuck that means, but I
It-
can
a
assume
chocolate bowl.
Oh my fucking god. Dude,
Hold on.
I don't know what you're
So-
talking about, Patrice, because I haven't talked to her in like a year, 2 years maybe.
Oh, all right. So it's just me and Clorox then.
Alright. So, so this is in context to Jaden, and she said this. He's still homeschooled, and he just plays video games all the time, and apparently he's gained like a lot of weight.
Yeah. Dude, I saw
so-
I saw him at Target once
man.
with Eric and Jonny. Eric and Jonny saw him at Target once. He looked like fucking Justin, but like a lot darker.
Wait, hold on.
Dude,
You guys
oh,
know my
man.
600-pound life, right?
Yeah.
You know that one contestant, Steven, who would like need food every 1 hour while his dad is driving him places?
No, I never watched that show, but I mean,
Dude, Steven was among the craziest of the guests because he would abuse his medication like all hell.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's
That's basically what Jaden is now.
And according to Jonny, he saw him at the mall with his mom.
Wait, when was this?
Probably a year or two ago.
Oh.
But apparently Jonny saw him at the mall and wanted to like confront him, but his mom was with him, and his mom's like a fucking Coast Guard veteran. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, so that wouldn't have ended well for Jonny because Jonny has like 0 combat skills. But I mean, against Jaden, like a Call of Duty master, I don't know how that would go. It would probably just look like a cat fight
Yeah, I bet
between like
Jaden
2
has
women.
His OnlyFans account.
Jaden has an
We
OnlyFans.
need, dude, Johnny needs
No,
to.
imagine he has one.
That would be funny as fuck. Guys, want to see my toe
Man.
grease?
Oh man.
Pay $20 a month to see my fucking toe jam and my fucking nipple piercings.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know.
Dude, I remember this one bloke stole his own toenails and belly button.
Oh my god.
He wanted to trade it in for a Lamborghini.
He's a motherfucker.
He really is.
It's funny how he was the one involved in the Dom situation. And
yeah,
then
it really is. And he was the one who got jumped.
no, yeah, he was the one who was like another victim of that. And you know what happened after he met Trista?
Hmm.
He continued to spread the rumor about me. Like
Bro, what-
he proceeded to tell other people that I did it, even though he was there and we neither of us did it. And he knows that, but he's spreading it anyway because he's like siding with Trigsta.
What the?
How
was-
far
Dude,
did
you
he
know
have
what?
to fall?
I'm tired of these people in our school, man.
Yeah, dude, you know what
Right.
Trigsta told me when the whole situation happened? She said,
Yeah.
So she's like, did you do this? But she just confronted me. She's like, did you do this? And I'm like, no. And then she's like, this was over Instagram. And she's like, so I have proof that you did this. And I'm like, well, I knew that's obviously not true because I didn't do it. So I want to see what like fake proof is being spread. Is this something that's like fake, or
I'm
is
not
this
gonna
something,
lie.
or does this not exist? And I'm like, so yeah, so what is the proof? And she's like, bro, somebody caught it on Instagram Live. And I'm like, well, that's bullshit. I know that for a fact. So back then, this was when Instagram Lives were still up for 24 hours after they were done. You remember that, where like you could still watch it after? So this was in that time period. Nowadays, you can just put it on Instagram TV instead of that. But back then, it was up for 24 hours. So I'm like, yo. So I'm like, so yo. So send me the video.
Ow.
I'm like, so send me the video. And she's like, oh, I can't find it.
Okay, if you're gonna stay, be quiet and sit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna lie, to be honest, but I wish I would be there for you guys the most in freshman year.
We was all busy and shit.
I'm-
Fuck is Gulcher doing?
Yeah, I was. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, like I was busy and all that.
Yeah.
But I wish I would like defend you guys the most.
Yeah, it's all good.
Like while Miss Wilson is just raping me in the back.
Yeah. But so basically she said like, yo, I have an Instagram live video. And I'm like, okay, so send it to me. And then she's like, oh well, I can't find it. I don't know where it went.
Oh, I cannot find it.
Yeah, she's like, I can't find it. I don't know where it went.
I'm
Hey
gonna
guys, we're
cry.
gonna be wrapping up soon. I might have to go.
Yeah, if you want. And then
You guys can continue without me, so I'll just call it a day right here.
alright.
Alright, bye lads.
Bye. So then I'm like, yo, so can you just send me the account? Like, what account is it on? She's like, oh, I don't remember. And she's like, so you have just irrefutable evidence that I committed an actual crime, and you didn't make any attempt to like remember where it's from, who was reporting it, any of the evidence at all.
Dude.
And I'm like, dude, why would you like, you just give up. Just give up. You know this
Dude,
didn't happen.
I wish I can just give. I wish I can like send the story to about I'm defending you.
Yeah, I could be on Dr. Phil, bro.
Yeah, I wish I would like just send you like the story about you getting like
For some reason I can't hear Patrice. Patrice fucking dipped. Patrice is dead, guys.
No, I'm back. Yeah,
Oh.
sorry about that. Yeah, I wish. I'm not sure if you want me to like send the story on Instagram.
I mean, I don't really
make-
care.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I made the video. I don't have to talk about it anymore, like, to other people, I mean. So, I mean, anything. I'm fine with anything.
All right. I mean, I would most likely defend you the most,
Yeah.
even though I was late for that crap.
Yeah. Do you want to,
So, of course, we got the Hicks, popular preps, the what?
I don't know.
I guess.
There's the gamer fucking
Oh yeah,
boys.
the wannabes. Yeah, the wannabes.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of weird motherfuckers, man. But
Yeah.
do you want to we've been live for an hour and a half. Do you want to wrap this up now?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Okay. We'll probably go live soon, as soon as Johnny's available and Gulcher and stuff, to do an actual
Yeah,
episode.
I think Johnny's probably sucking.
Yeah, he's probably sucking on some massive cock right now. But we will see everybody in the next stream or video. Thanks to anybody who tuned in. I think we got like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 views.
Yeah, The only people that gonna leave a comment is gonna be the stupid ass bots.
Yeah, the fucking bots who say a timestamp and then a link. It's fucking gay. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'll see everybody in
like
the next streamer video. Thanks for tuning in to 0 viewers, and
yeah.
bye bye.